You know, for you guys that interact with me on a personal level, you guys know that my favorite football team is the Carolina Panthers. I've been a fan of that team for years, before they became, popping again. I'm not a bandwagoner, I've been a fan of that team for a very long time. And, I looked up and I read an article that Cam Newton had did with GQ magazine. And I got to call him out on this bullshit. I hate to do it to the guy, but I got to call him out on this bullshit. It says here in this article, the 27-year-old Newton told GQ he believes people's dislike of him has nothing to do with the fact he is African American. It's not racism, Newton told the magazine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. When asked about a comment he made before Super Bowl 50, I'm an African American quarterback. That may scare a lot of people because they haven't seen nothing they can compare me to. What about Donovan McNabb? What about Michael Vick? What about Russell Wilson? Dude, you're not the first black quarterback. Other black quarterbacks have danced and did all the shit you're doing now. But I digress away from that. I don't want this to be about race because it's not. It's not. Like, we're beyond that as a nation. Really, dog? Really, America is beyond racism and white supremacy? Like Chris Tucker said in Friday, what is you smoking? Then it says, when pressed about the dislike some have for him, Newton said, I'll let you be the judge. I don't look at it like that. I look at it like some people have certain beliefs and I have my own beliefs. And we can agree to disagree on certain things. But this is what makes sports so amazing, that we can start a discussion around the table in the newspaper, in the magazines that will get people's attention. And that's what sports does. I'm going to have to give Cam Newton that nigga snack. I'm borderline of not giving it to him because from what he said, it seems like he's just misguided, But at the same time, when I look at the history of Cam Newton, and when I look at all the backlash he got last year, and how people were attacking him for some of the things he was doing and how he handled the whole aftermath of the Super Bowl, which I thought he could have handled that better, being a professional, being a quarterback, being a team leader. When you lose, you gotta, you ain't gotta be happy, but you can't walk off. That's some bitch shit. You gotta stand up for what happened and be that leader of the team. But I'm looking at it from all that and every different angle, and it seems like because he lost last year, I think that kind of humbled him. I read that he wasn't going to bring back the dabbing and all that, and I think when he lost in the Super Bowl, that humbled him. And he said, well, maybe I need to be more nicer to these white people just in case I fuck up again. They won't ridicule me in the media. And I gotta give him that nigga snack, because he's reaching. And to say that we're beyond racism, considering everything that's going on in society right now in America, is completely ludicrous. I mean, the most white supremacist dude you can think of will say that there's racism here in America. Well, then again, I can't say that because some of them are delusional. But come on now, Cam. A lot of black folks standing behind you. We supporting you. We like the fact that you do you. No matter what people say, you want to feel. You want to dance, you want to have a good time, cool. Because, football shouldn't be, just strictly all about business. You're supposed to have fun. I used to play football back in high school. I played a little college ball too. And you're supposed to have fun. It's not supposed to be, you pissed off all the time, or, people talking mess to you, or you just under a whole bunch of stress. It's supposed to be fun. So, I appreciate that about Cam Newton, bringing that entertainment and excitement to not only the team, but the league as a whole. But when you come out here and you talk out of the side of your ass and you say things like we are beyond racism here in America, you must be high. You high on something? Because as a black man, you should have enough common sense to know we are far from being beyond racism. I wish we were, but unfortunately that's not the truth. And, you know, I think, you know, age might play a part in this, because a lot of these cats out here, you know, once they reach a certain level, especially a financial certain level, they feel like because, you know, they're this celebrity, or, you know, a cop, you know, might give them a break here or there, or they can go live, you know, around white folks, all of a sudden that everything is hunky-dory, and we don't live in, you know, a system of white supremacy, or racism doesn't exist anymore. And it's not just with celebrities, it's, you know, Negroes who, you know, might have, you know, established a certain amount of income about themselves. And the first thing they want to do, you know, is get as far away as possible from black people. They might not admit it, but this is how they think. Now there'll be, you know, a revolutionary troll from the distance, but when it's time to actually put in some work, go back to the community, actually do something, they're nowhere to be found. They're just giving lip service. So it's a lot of black folks out here like that. But I think that, you know, Cam is just misguided, and I think, you know, he's somewhat searching for that acceptance from the so-called dominant society. He's giving himself that shield before anything happens, like, you know, like me, you know, I'm a good black guy. I'm the, you know, the quarterback. You guys can like me. You don't have to be scared of me because I'm black quarterback. He's giving all that, you know, perception. And, you know, I mean, somebody really need to pull this guy to the side, one of the old heads or whatever, and really explain to him, you know, the adversities he's facing by being a talented black quarterback, because you do deal with different levels of adversity being a black sportsman person. But come on now, Cam, you need your ass kicked for these comments. But you know, I'll leave a link in the description box. You guys give me your feedback on this bullshit. Come on, man, get educated. I advise everybody, if you think we live in a post-racial society, get educated. Go pick up a book, do your research. Don't just listen to me or anybody else out here. Go do your research. Sit back and observe. Watch what's going on around you. Watch what's going on in the media. Pay attention to hypocrisy that's going on, not just within the media, but within society as a whole. Pay attention to how your people underprivileged opposed to other people in this country. That's all I gotta say, man. Wake the fuck up.